I am pretty sure that I don't have the right words or even the right way to express what I'm feeling right now. Yesterday we lost Lazar during event 1 of the CrossFit Games. And I think ultimately, like, it's just sadness. Lazar was just such an important figure in the community, such an important figure for us in Europe. He's someone that I'd message with, and I know that anyone who'd interacted with Lazar would, he just brought such an incredible energy on the floor, incredible energy off the floor. And it doesn't even feel real that he's gone. And I can't even begin to imagine how it is for his girlfriend, his brother, his family. And I think people deal with grief in so many different ways. And I think that became very evident yesterday. Really, this video is, the reason for doing this video is we didn't just want to ignore something like this or not speak about something like this and just move on with the competition. So right now, obviously, we're here with Jacqueline and Moritz and the team. And honestly, they're very unsure if they are going to step out onto the competition floor today. I'm just sat in the backyard of the Airbnb we have. The memorial ceremony's about to go down, and I've always thought that being transparent in communication is very important. And as of right now, it's undecided if Jacqueline and Moritz will step out onto the competition floor. So after the event unfolded yesterday, everyone, I think, the first feeling for everyone was just disbelief, like that this couldn't have happened. And unfortunately, as it came to light that it had happened, everyone was left in, I think in a state of shock. Everyone was in trauma, everyone was in shock. CrossFit decided to bring everyone together. They initially presented their plan, which was, in essence, to carry on today as normal and just start things off. Initially, when asked if there are any questions, again, I think just the state of shock, everyone in the room was in silence. A little bit later, after a bit of time had passed, a discussion started. And within the discussion, I think because of part of this grieving process, everyone handles it very differently. You have people who feel that you should move on with the competition straight away. You have people that feel that the game should be cancelled. You have people questioning, what is the right way to honour his memory and how is that done? And I think the one thing that I feel, and a few others that I trust and confide in, is that I think the whole community needed space. Our feeling was that people need time to grieve, to process, to be able to make a good decision. Ultimately, CrossFit have taken the decision to move forward. And there are a few points that I think are important to bring up. The first being, people draw analogies that tragedies like this happen all the time in sports. And I just don't think that's a fair analogy to bring across. Like, in a lot of sports where there is precedent for this happening, in road cycling or rugby, there's an accepted danger of that sport. This is the first ever time that anything has ever happened like this in CrossFit. And I think because it's the first time, even though people were aware of the risk of competing, they never had to confront it. And now we're having to confront this. It's a lot to process. And also, I do think it should be said, and there's a lot of things going around the internet, that there's a lot of question into whether this was a preventable death. And if that is the case, then it becomes even more of a tragedy to lose Lazar. And I'm very sure, because of the nature of this, that proper investigations will be done. People will be looking into it. As of now, that's all the information that we have. Really, we're just here to support the athletes, to support the people in our team. I feel very lucky that the people in our team, our athletes, hold the same value sets that we feel are important. And we just really want to do what we feel to be right in this moment, to be able to pay our respects to Lazar, be able to pay our respects to the family, to his girlfriend, and support in any way we can. I know that there is a GoFundMe going around at the moment, and being able to take some stress off, be that financial stress, in any way that we can help, I think is really important. So really encourage you to donate, to be able to support the process, all the behind the scenes stuff of this process. I think is overwhelming to most people, and so if any way to relieve the stress is important. We felt as a team it was important to acknowledge this and put something out. But as of right now, as the time of filming of this video, we haven't made any decisions, and we're really just sitting with ourselves and deciding what is the best thing to do for ourselves and for the community. Lazar will be missed, and and I think I'm just still in disbelief that I won't be seeing him in competitions.